Let me present before you some of the details in reference to Castle-Meyer test, that is also called phenolphthalein test. What is this phenolphthalein test is all about? As all of us know, India is facing a huge problem with the corruption at every level, right from the village panchayat level, right from the village level worker to the highest officials in the revenue department, the police, that is in the executive, in the legislative, at every levels, corruption is found, and judiciary is not excluded either. So it is a biggest problem. So the common people are at huge suffering. They are at whenever they go to get the government work done, whenever they want to file a police complaint, and whenever they want to update the revenue documents, when they go to the government hospitals to avail treatment, everywhere it is the bribe that is troubling the common man at every level. And now, what is the safeguard we have in law? So we have to prove that the official is corrupt. So we have to comply. The common man has to comply to the vigilance department about that. And at some occasions and sometimes the most aggrieved, the pained person will approach the vigilance department and complain them that so and so official, government official is seeking bribe to perform an act of government, perform government duty. He is seeking bribe. So in such situation, the vigilance department will sprinkle the notes that is supposed to be bribed to the said corrupt official with this phenolphthalein compound, which is a soft textured chemical compound. And then the aggrieved person will be asked to go and give bribe, who will be backed by this vigilance department, the squad, the vigilance squad. Then the aggrieved person will go and give these phenolphthalein sprinkled notes to the concerned official who has demanded bribe. And on receipt of the said bribe, the vigilance squad will bounce upon the corrupt official, confiscate the said notes, then subject him to necessary test, this Castle-Meyer test. So he will be asked to immerse his hands, through which he has accepted the bribe, in a water container. So the water immediately on the immersion of the corrupt official's hand, if he has received bribe, will turn pink in color. So this is the prima facie evidence. Then he will be subjected for further legal investigation, legal trial, to prove whether he has taken bribe or not. But this is the prima facie evidence. Prima facie, a strong piece of evidence. However, whether it is a question, it is a legal question, is sole phenolphthalein test is sufficient to nail a corrupt official. So in a case which was in which 2005 case, in 2015 a special court in Tamil Nadu had has convicted an official who had taken bribe through this phenolphthalein test. It was established. He was asked to be imprisoned for 6 months. Then he approached Madurai High Court in 2019 end. The verdict came in 2020 beginning. So the Madurai High Court was of the opinion that just phenolphthalein test is not sufficient. It must be seen, it must be matched along with other pieces of evidence, and then only the action can be taken. In fact, this trial of 15 years The Madurai High Court said no, the official cannot be said he's corrupt, and they let him go. So now the challenge is whether this test is enough or not enough. Now, as per the Honorable Madurai Court bench, it is not enough. However, throughout India, this test is very popularly used to nail the corrupt officials.